Good morning, good evening, good night, people. This article is from Yahoo Finance. The author is Michael B. Kelly. It was published May 13th of 2021. And the title is McDonald's is raising its hourly wages for 36,500 employees across the U.S. McDonald's will raise hourly wages by an average of 10%, more than 36,500 employees at more than 660 U.S. restaurants. These increases, which have already begun, will be rolled out over the next several months and include shifting the entry-level range for crew to at least $11 to $17 an hour. The fast food giant says in a statement, adding that shift managers will be paid at least $15 an hour. The wage increases will not apply to employees at more 13,000 McDonald's restaurants owned and operated by franchises. The move comes as McDonald's workers are planning to strike across 15 cities on May 19th to demand higher wages. Clearly, McDonald's understands that in order to hire and retain talented workers, something needs to change. St. Louis-based McDonald's worker and union leader Donisha Babbitt said in a statement, which also asserted that the company announcement amounts to raising pay for some of us and using fancy metrics to gloss over the fact that they're selling most of us short. That's why we're going on strike in 15 cities next Wednesday, May 19th, the day before McDonald's annual shareholders meeting, to demand $15 an hour for every worker in every McDonald's restaurant. Companies are struggling to find workers as society opens amid a vaccination rollout to end the coronavirus pandemic. Restaurants specifically shed millions of jobs in 2020. McDonald's aims to hire roughly 10,000 more hourly employees over the next 3 months. Employers want to help, but employees will only accept jobs under certain conditions. Yahoo Finance Morning Brief noted, simply listing open jobs is not going to bridge the divide. Earlier this week, Chipotle announced a $15 minimum wage for restaurant workers as the burrito chain seeks to fill 20,000 positions. Last month, a McDonald's franchise in Florida offered $50 to anyone who would interview at the location. Some states are ending the federal program to provide extra unemployment benefits as an attempt to encourage residents to find work. McDonald's also expects the average hourly wage for its company-owned restaurants to increase to $15 an hour in a phased market-by-market approach. Some restaurants have or will reach an average hourly wage of $15 an hour in 2021. An average hourly wages are expected to reach $15 an hour by 2024. You serious? Anyway, on April 30th, McDonald's reported Q1 earnings that smashed expectations. This post was updated with a statement from a McDonald's worker and union leader. Michael isn't... Oh, okay, I just started talking about that guy. Okay. I can understand why the workers do not want to come to work. For anything less than even what they're putting out right now is ridiculously low, and it seems very unacceptable to me. This is a problem that should have been resolved even before the coronavirus came into effect. These companies and fast food industries and places like that, and the franchises that go along with them, have been shorting their workers, paying a minimum wage or just a little bit above minimum wage to make things seem okay. But unfortunately, this is a grave that y'all have put yourselves in. Now you got to struggle and have to find workers to fill the demand that's going on right now. but people aren't really getting a real benefit if they come to work for you because the pay sucks. And it has always sucked. But here's the difference. Because this virus has knocked out most of the workforce, and now we have to rely on unemployment benefits, and that's paying way more than these jobs ever than any regular worker could ever imagine. Of course they wouldn't want to go back to work. I know I wouldn't. I wouldn't want to go back to work. Because this is something that has been going on for a long time with people being paid shitty ass wages, and the companies themselves are expecting exemplary work with shitty ass pay, and they don't want you to complain about it. They don't want you to talk about it. But now that this thing has happened to where none of the workers are at fault, nobody, is the true cause of the issue. They need people back now. And unfortunately, that's not that $15, excuse me, the between $11 and $17 an hour really isn't. Y'all got to do more than that. So I do see that some of these places having like a $500 sign-on bonus, $150 sign-on bonus, but y'all need to do better than that. Y'all need to do better than that. These people have worked for you and kept your businesses open for decades now. And the pay is still shitty. It took a pandemic for y'all to realize that y'all aren't paying these people enough. Why did it take that long? Why did it take a whole pandemic for these people to realize in these boardrooms and these corporate offices to really understand that what y'all were paying people before ain't going to work, and it's not going to work now? And you all will pay. All of you people that expect for people to come in for next to nothing wages and to do all this back-breaking work, the mental issues that comes with these jobs, dealing with rude, crazy customers, they children, other crazy employees, management. Y'all thought that little minimum wage was going to sit here and do it, but no. Oh, no, now, baby. There's been a big old change. Y'all going to have to put out some money to get these folks to come back in, and I say good on you. You should have been paying these people a good wage. You should have been on that, and that is your fault. Nobody else's fault but your own greedy selves. Now you got to put back in. We'll see how that go. Thank you so very much for listening. This is the Crone. Please like, share, subscribe. Good night.